I'm just visualizing them being down there. It was a completely clean workspace. They're right there, and then they turn and turn back, and there's just a dirty pair of underwear. Hi, welcome to Angel's Anything Show, and we're here. It's a Sunday. I'm home, as are you, hopefully, and if you're not, you should be, and I'm mad at you. I don't want this whole YouTube channel to turn into just COVID watch, and I want this to be a fun place. So I thought, let me just hang out with you for a few minutes, smoke a bowl, chill out, have a little sesh, and tell you this really funny thing that happened a few weeks ago. I've been wanting to tell you guys this story, but it didn't like fit into its own video, but I feel like now all bets are off, you know, anything goes. You know, pack a bowl, get a cup of coffee, do whatever, set me up on your counter while you're making lunch, and let's hang out. Okay, so earlier this month, it was like March 10th, Dan and I got our furnace replaced. We had an old ass furnace. It was an old oil to gas converted furnace that originated back to like 1955. We knew when we moved in here that we needed to get that replaced soon, and then what happened was like twice in the middle of the night, we woke up to like this terrible burning plastic smell because we have central air. We were sure we were getting carbon monoxide poisoned, but I guess like the fan motor just burnt out. So anyway, luckily we got that fixed before we died. And now we're gonna die of corona instead, so it's all good. So they came here, and it was two dudes, they were chill, and they were in the basement working, whatever. Our house is small, so you can like hear everything that goes on down there. Like it's upstairs and then there's the basement. I'm not good at telling stories actually. Hold on, let me think. How do I want to say this? Okay, so the guys were chill. Anyway, they had been here like for a lot of the day. And at this point in the day, it was the two dudes, and then there was plumbers that they needed to come here, and electricians or something. So like everybody was here. There was like 6 blue-collar dudes down in my basement, okay? Dan was home too. Because anytime someone comes and works on the house, I'm like, they might rape me, you need to be here. But really, I'm just trying to get him to work from home. I got my wish. Okay, so, God, why did I think telling a story while smoking would be a good idea? Sorry, guys. Okay, so, we have a laundry chute, and it goes directly right down to the basement. Like when you open up the laundry chute, you can see right down to the basement. If I'm down there and Dan's throwing something down there, he can open the door and like pass me something. So I'm just so in the habit of anytime I have dirty clothes, I just throw them down the chute. So I was changing or whatever, and like wasn't showering that day, but I was changing my underwear. So I threw my underwear down the laundry chute. And as soon as they escaped my fingertips, I was like, no. Forgot that there was 6 guys working right underneath me. And as I released the underwear, I saw one of the guys walk, and the underwear like just almost grazed him, you know, like in a movie when a bullet goes and it's like the wind of the shell almost scratches the face but like just misses it. It was like the underwear just grazed his bald skull as he walked, and I don't know. So I was just like, oh my God. Close the laundry chute door. And I just like walked over to Dan, and I was like, oh my God, the most embarrassing thing just happened. But I have to whisper because they're right there, like you can hear everything. Also, these underwear were not that attractive. They were not my best pair, okay? It was a Tuesday. I'm working from home on a Tuesday, like, as if when I go out, like, oh, you should see my Friday underwear, like, they're not that different, no. You know what these underwear kind of look like? You know those little plastic toy soldiers that would have the parachute and you drop them from like a balcony or something and they kind of float down? It kind of looked like that as it was going down. It kind of looked like that. So anyway, they were still here for like hours after that, and I was just so mortified the whole time. I texted with my family. They were like, you need to go down there and own it. My sisters were like, go down there and own it. Be like, sorry, drop my boyfriend's panties down here. I'm like, I'm not going down there and owning it. Like, I'm mortified, and I do not embarrass easily, but I was so embarrassed. Then they had to come up and check the thermostat and like talk to Dan. They came up, I just ran into my room. I'm like, I can't. But then when we did go down there and look at the furnace, because it looks amazing, they had, or somebody had just kicked them off to the side. I'm sorry, I just stopped because I'm just visualizing them being down there. It was a completely clean workspace. They're right there, and then they turn and turn back, and there's just a dirty pair of underwear next to them. Like what? Oh my God, they probably talked about that. They probably talked about it the whole ride home. Okay, so when we went down there, I saw that one of them had kicked it off to the side, which I appreciated. I mean, what are they gonna do, come upstairs and be like, hey, you dropped your panties? I wonder if he told everybody or if he was a gentleman and is just like, fuck it, I'm not gonna say anything. I mean, I'm sure they all have wives. I'm sure they've all seen some fucked up underwear before, you know? Anyway, that's my embarrassing story. What do you guys think? Did I tell it good? Probably not, but with the power of editing, you'll never know. How long have I been talking? 10 minutes? Whatever, you guys have not got shit to do anyway. All right, folks, that's it. Thanks for watching this episode of Angel's Anything Show, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. I was also thinking, am I just embarrassed because I'm a girl, so I'm supposed to have cute underwear, and that if I was a guy and I threw down a pair of like old boxers, would I be as embarrassed? I don't know. And then I'm like, fuck the patriarchy, you know?